We can't do this. Hey guys, it's Ari, and this is my friend Alex Clark.
Hello!
Alex Clark is a composer, and he is also an ex-violist.
Well, we're here to destroy some classical music today.
Modern music, or contemporary classical music, can be very weird sometimes. And we're just trying to make that less of a mystery for you guys. And for us.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully this video will be an educated one.
So, first thing that you are going to learn from us today is we're going to play on the wrong side of the bridge. This is where we normally play, but we're going to play over here. And we're not going to have a lot of control over the notes, so you're going to hear the only note that we can play over there. So you want to introduce the piece?
Yeah, why don't we do Beethoven Symphony number 5.
Shall we play it right first?
Yeah. Beautiful. So our second modern technique is going to be collegno. This is not too modern, but we'll just put it in the pile.
We'll make it modern.
Collegno is when you use the wooden part of your stick and you just do that. You should do that more often.
Yeah, hopefully my bow's still okay.
That's how I feel in orchestra all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, collegno, I'm like,
don't hurt, don't hurt, don't hurt.
So our next technique is called harmonic pressure, and this is something that I don't know very well, so please explain.
Well, when you play the viola or the violin, you have to press down kind of hard on the strings to make sound. But when you play something called a harmonic, that's you just touch the string and it makes a beautiful sound. But harmonics only work in some of the places. So if you play all the notes with harmonic pressure, it sounds kind of interesting. Sort of like that. So we're gonna try to play a piece by Johann Sebastian Bach for you.
That
was neat.
Yeah.
This next thing we're going to tell you about is quarter tones. Now you've probably heard of a thing called a semitone. That's the smallest division between two notes. A and B has two semitones, even though it's only two note names. A, B flat, B. So what we're going to do is we're going to put even more divisions in there so that instead of semitones, which means half, we're going to do quarter tones, which means quarter. So here we go. I'm going to play Happy Birthday, and Esther's going to play Happy Birthday, but we're going to play it a quarter tune apart. Yeah, I only did one wrong note in there, but that's okay.
He's naturally quarter toning all his music all the time.
Yeah,
so.
I just do that all the time anyway. The next thing we're going to talk about is the Bartok pits. Now, this isn't particularly new because Bartok is, well, he's been dead longer than I've been alive, so he can't possibly have been too modern, but at one point he was, and this was a technique that he coined or created that involves pizzicato, but this one is a little bit more aggressive. You'll see why in a second.
Our next modern technique is called graphic scores. Is that a thing?
Yeah, people do those.
For one of the VSO concerts, there was a composer who had this page filled with like drawings, and the instruction was, play what you see. What?
So of course everyone's going to have a different interpretation of what they see and how they want to transfer that to their instrument. So a lot of musicians see something like that and just get frustrated because you can imagine it's kind of frustrating to have a thing that you have to make up, and you're used to playing notes that are very particular.
Yeah, exactly.
So having to make something up when you're not used to doing that can be a little bit uncomfortable, but that's something that composers like to do so that they can make their musicians a little uncomfortable and see what comes out.
Yeah, they like to fuck with us. That's pretty much it. So Alex is going to draw something on my iPad, and it's up to me to interpret what he drew.
Sure. Are we on camera?
Yeah, say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, my boyfriend doesn't have a face.
All right.
Okay, guys, so I will put the score like on this video somewhere so you guys can follow along. Okay, I'm excited.
That was it. That's exactly what I wrote.
Okay, I'm ready
All right.
for my beautiful composition.
Congratulations, you're a
Thank
composer
you.
now.
I am. I love that.
How's that?
Isn't music so great? I think I'm a genius. Thank you. Thank you all.
This next thing that we're going to show you is it's a technique that's used mostly in the music of the last several hundred years, but we're going to turn it up a notch. So this is aggressive or extra wide vibrato. So why don't you show us what regular vibrato looks like? That's very nice. Now, if you were to play that with aggressive vibrato or extra wide vibrato, get ready. Here it comes. More! Rachmaninoff is rolling in his grave.
Is that good?
It's a good thing he's dead because Rachmaninoff
so
would
sorry.
definitely be unhappy with that.
So our less modern technique is when someone tunes their instrument into a different pitch.
It's called scordatura.
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 People have done this before, right?
Yeah.
Like in Mahler's symphony?
Yeah, the violin is actually tuned up the high E string is actually an F sharp string.
Right.
And that's to add a little bit more texture. There's mutes on some of the violins, so the muted violins are kind of muffled, and then the next violin up, the violin ones have not mutes, and then the concertmaster, the lead violin one, has a violin with an F sharp string, which is extra high, and so it has these various levels of texture that are really interesting.
Amazing. Okay, so we're going to demonstrate this by doing Mozart's Eine kleine Nachtmusik.
Yes, you'll know this one.
Okay, ready? Oh, by the way, this is my cheaper violin because I don't want to change the intonation of my good ones. So.
Yeah.
Ready? Oh, sorry, what the? What's a concerto?
That's a different technique, playing two things at the same time.
Oh my god. Sorry, guys. You ready?
Here it goes.
Take two.
How are we going to detune this?
How do they do it? I don't know.
Well, normally they tell you what to tune it to, but let's just do it randomly.
Random?
Just pick any note you like.
Oh wait, but one string or all?
Let's do all the strings. Let's go crazy.
Okay, I did a combination of high, low, high, low. So
Good.
This is what it sounds like now.
Instead
Beautiful. Okay, ready? Ready?
I'm so distracted.
That was actually pretty cool.
I really liked it though.
Right?
Can we do that again?
Yeah, that was actually really cool. Ready? Ready? Right? That's actually pretty cool.
That's really neat. Just play a bunch of really pretty sounding chords.
That's pretty cool.
That's really
I
neat.
like it. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this interesting video where we modernize classical works using these modern techniques.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was.
It was good to crack the viola out of the case. for
Exactly. Thanks for being in my video, Alex.
once. Oh, well, thanks for having me over.
I will see you all in the next video.
Stay
tuned for more. Bye.